Recently, I tried Tinder.
Shirt and flip it inside out and wear it like a bra.
You gotta pay $40. Me, pick me.
A lot. Oh my god.
It's $40 really worth it,
Huge fucking swinging dick.
and it's bigger than
And
mine.
it's bigger than yours.
What the
motherfucker.
fuck,
Ready?
Freddy?
All right, friends. We are back for the second
Again.
episode
Here
of
we go. Sholo Show.
the Sholo Show. Yeah. So,
It's a little fun little episode we thought about doing.
all
Nothing
right.
serious.
Okay.
No educational. No,
No,
productive. Just
definitely
a
not
whole lot of
educational
bullshit.
nor
See how it
production.
goes.
Yeah, no. We might actually make you stupider.
Here you go.
Sorry. Cheers to that.
It's a Sholo Show, so buckle in tight. One's got jokes and the other stage fright. Wait, Carlos, stage fright? Never! From Kabul streets to Hollywood scenes, a lot of them dreams are crazier than memes. Is this legal? Probably not. Schwab and Carlo, breaking all the rules, dropping hot takes, and acting like fools. It's laughs, it's chaos, it's totally unpro. Welcome to the madness, the Shallow Show. Let's go!
So,
Yes.
let's start our conversations today.
uh,
What are we exactly going to talk about first?
Relationships.
Oi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Relationships. Something little bit serious.
Uh-huh.
Not so. Doesn't have to be.
All right.
Huh.
So, what was the last relationship you were in?
Man, it was multitude of years ago. Multitude. And I don't know. It's one of those where you come to a realization that you don't really need one.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Doesn't. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. Very happy that, okay, we're good. Don't necessarily need it. It's good we passed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, do we need one? Yeah, everyone else is doing it. Okay, let's try to get a relationship. I think that would make you happy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that
Oh,
your
what?
was that your mindset going into the relationship or
What? Something that just happens.
uh-huh.
You don't plan for it, but okay, let's try it out. All right, you do
Oh,
it.
okay. And then it just didn't work.
It's like you're not happy. It's like a whole lot of trying to put in the information,
Mm-hmm.
putting the effort
Mm-hmm.
into others, different goals in life,
Mm-hmm.
different ways they want to take it.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it's not what you want to do. Speaking personally, though,
Oh,
that's good. Pass by it. You don't need it. Why do you need it?
oh.
It's good if you. It's good though. It's good for certain says,
Mm-hmm.
but
I've always told people that if you cannot be happy by yourself, like if you can't be content
yes,
with
who you are.
by yourself, right? Then you're not going to be able to find happiness in the arms of another person
No,
because you're already unhappy. Like you yourself are already an unhappy motherfucker. So,
Yeah.
like
You're
somebody else is
miserable.
not going to be able to make you happier because you can't even make yourself happy. So, you know what I mean? Work on you, honey, is what we're trying to say. It's always about you, never about me. It's you. You're the problem.
And that's the very hard part that a lot of
Mm.
people can't really grasp,
Mm,
right? Why is you the problem? No, I'm not the problem.
mm.
You're the problem. Okay. Until you figure that out,
That maybe
you're gonna keep having problems.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
It's like, okay, you go through it, try to figure it out if it works for you, a relationship, if it's what you need to get along in this society, okay.
Mhm.
And then you see, no, you don't need that. You could do that for yourself. And it works, right?
Mhm.
I feel like, okay, when you're with a girl,
Mhm.
they want a lot of attention.
They want a lot of attention.
A lot
Okay.
of attention.
Mhm.
Something like go to the grocery store, grab something. Why does that have to be a two-person thing? Okay, be there.
So you hated going to the grocery store.
Not just that.
Okay.
Random shops, random whatever, here and there.
Oh.
Documents. I could do the other things. I don't want to. I'd rather be at home on my phone. That's more productive, to be honest.
Oh no.
Yeah. But you got to go through it.
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. See, I don't. I'm even gonna pretend to know women. I don't know fucking women. I mean, I know women. I know a lot of women.
Okay.
But
Putting up with women?
I grew up in a Latino family with a lot of strong females.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So it's not-
oh,
hey, hang
I
on.
know those ones.
So it's not that I put up with them. No, it's just, it's just that
Put
the
it
way
down.
that I was molded by particularly strong Latina women is different, right? So, do I understand women in that capacity? Yes, you know what I mean. But have I ever dated one long term? I'm not even gonna pretend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I tend to stick to men.
Why?
Because I'm a homosexual.
No, this I know. Okay, what? Okay, yes. Okay,
Because
this
I'm gay.
Okay, you find it attractive. It's how is it more beneficial or better? What's different?
What's
Have you
different
ever?
with in being in a relationship with a man and
Yes.
a woman? What's different? Well, obviously the sex. But that's very different in one sense because and a lot of people don't believe me this, but this is gonna be so gross.
This is so new to me.
But a vagina.
China.
A vagina.
Oh, vagina.
Vagina.
Not Honey the Pooh.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, some people. Anyways.
Meow. Okay.
Anyways. Is biologically built for impact. Pounding.
Okay.
Speaking from experience, I have wrecked.
The kitty.
Yes.
Okay.
And they take it.
Oh, interesting.
At the same time, a lot of gay men who bottom, which is, it's okay. Like it's not like a lot of people like to say that the bottoms are the lesser or the more effeminate one. No. It means nothing, right? Top or bottom, but anyways. But it just seems that sometimes women can probably take it harder than men.
Oh.
Right. At least I don't know. Some of the guys that I've been, I don't know. They weren't able to take it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't know. Which do I prefer? Obviously a hairy butthole. But anyways.
Okay. Good to know.
Is it really though? I don't know.
It's like good thing you brought it up, the pounding part of the kitty, yeah? So, oh man, stop being wuss. Grow a pair of balls.
Oh.
Okay. I think if I just like on a balls, it's gonna crawl up.
Oh, because it's painful.
Yes.
Yes.
Whereas
absolutely.
the pounding in a kitty, you can really pound a kitty,
Right. And so instead of saying grow some balls, it's grow a puss.
Yeah. Tighten up. Yeah.
So grow some
Okay.
balls. No. Tighten up.
Yeah.
That's fucked
Pretty
up.
much. Yeah.
I
Okay.
like
Now,
that.
okay, let's go back a whole lot. Okay. When I said what's different between a man and woman.
Aside from the sex?
Yeah, okay. Like,
honestly,
getting by in life.
No.
What's
nothing? This is the thing.
same?
You're in a gay relationship, you're in a straight relationship, you're in a relationship. There's no real differentiation about how two people have interpersonal dynamics and how you function as a couple, or even how you interact with your friends. You know what I mean? It's always going to be different. But in the sense of relationships, there's no difference between gay relationships and straight ones. Everyone goes through the same types of hardships, the same types of struggles.
There's some things that a man is better at than women.
Careful.
And other ways around. Like women are very good in management, creativity, bringing emotion and life into a life.
And so are gay men.
You're the sassy motherfuckers. Yes, of
No.
course.
Oh, that's a horrible thing to say. And
Okay, the sassy, fabulous little
is that
boys.
true? I don't. Well,
Oh, yeah.
what?
Little boys.
No, don't say that.
No? Okay. It's not cool?
No,
I thought it was cool.
no one
I
eats
thought they
little
were like,
boys in the
welcome
community.
me with. Or is that like one of those racist jokes?
It's-
I don't know
it's
this.
It's a
I haven't
homophobic
been
joke.
to Church Street, so I don't know these terminologies.
Saying
okay.
little boys around gay men is probably not a good thing because
Okay.
we already have.
I'm a big boy.
No, that's not even it. It's just that
I'm a
there's that
big man.
there's that association or connotation of that we snatch children and rape them and shit
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Which we don't, because nobody wants that. So what the fuck,
Of course, no one
But-
wants that.
Of course not, but but a lot of Christians,
Pick me.
a lot. Oh my god,
Said no one that I know of.
said no 12-year-old ever.
Hopefully. What the- I was Johnny as this.
Stop ever gonna get canceled.
Okay, never mind. Okay, back to who is better in relationship. There's something biological, I really do believe.
Okay, well, like what? Explain yourself.
Okay. So yes, a man can be a provider, he can be a macho, he like
Yeah.
the giver, right?
Okay.
And a woman can be the lover that gives emotions and
Mhm.
gives you a home to live in,
All right.
decors it,
Mhm.
good food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Can men also do that?
Of course they can. There's nothing. Okay.
The personality of course they can. Yeah, sure.
Of course
It's
they
just
can.
it's just yeah, sure.
You're just listen.
It's personality.
All that is, part of it is cultural.
Okay.
So, like, I'm Hispanic, right?
Latino,
Latino. So-
Mexico,
See,
or
that's racist.
Español.
Okay, that's racist. One, because I'm not,
Why?
because I'm not Mexican. There's like 18 other fucking countries that speak Spanish. Okay, like shit.
Okay,
All right, and then also
None that I know of other than
Español,
Mexico.
We were conquered by the Spaniards. Okay, so there's
The Spanish people.
so there's
Christopher Columbus.
yeah, we were
Okay.
conquered by them. So most of
Raped and reeve kind of conquered, or just go in your corner and pick these?
no,
Raped and
it
reeve?
was yeah,
Did,
it was
did they like it?
no, I don't think they ever did. But here we are. Because-
You see?
Because-
Do you like it?
No, it's because my generation of people were all byproducts of all that. So none of that could have. We don't exist without that happening. So I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, all of social media, but that is the fucking truth. Like, god damn it.
I don't know anything.
Well, I'm just saying, but that's part of the colonialism. You know what I mean? You come, and you get colonized. Like,
Yeah, we won't have tacos if it weren't.
wow. Are you saying Mexicans are trying to colonize America? Fucking, so Trump might be right? No, he's not. Shit. Where did we go? Anyways,
Okay, yes.
relationships.
Okay, stay on topic.
Mm.
All right, you keep shifting into the cancel category.
I am so sorry.
Yes.
And I will
I'll start.
try to control myself. But anyways, so biologically, you think there's something? No.
Oh, strength.
okay.
Man is stronger.
For certain things, yes.
Yes.
The men are always going to have stronger upper bodies than
And lower bodies too. Actually, no. I remember you told me they can't take it.
the vagina. Okay.
The man cannot take it, so the
Because
lower body is.
no, it has nothing to do with the lower body. It has everything to do with the whole.
Oh,
Okay.
it's the bigger picture. Focus on bigger picture, not
But
just
even
the-
then, that's a generalization because that's not necessarily true. I've known a lot of. I haven't dealt with them, but I know.
Not that I know of.
I know of.
Okay.
I've never fucked them. This
This is so new to
this
me.
is different, So, but there are a lot of people that can take it deep and hard, and that's the way that they like it.
And good for you,
And good for
motherfucker.
you.
Hey.
Right? So I don't know. When it comes even to that, it's just I said that maybe it's what I've experienced. Women can take it harder. But that's not necessarily true for everyone. I know a lot of gay men that do a kind of extreme
Oh,
stuff
I heard
Oh,
some rumors.
okay.
Very interesting
Let's
rumors.
hear them.
Okay. Porn stars,
Mm.
specifically male ones, yes,
Okay.
they need experience.
Well,
Yes,
if
just to see how it goes and whatnot, how to perform. They need experience,
Mhm.
and there is so little females. So, but there's a lot of males.
okay.
Oh, $20. It's $20. So why not, right? There's a rumor. It's true.
I don't know.
No,
See,
why not? It should happen. It's a matter of how common it is.
well, I mean, there's a lot of okay, when it comes to like gay pornography,
Yes.
at least
Pornography.
corn. That's gross. That's fucking gross. Corn, as it, yeah. What happens to corn when it doesn't get digested properly? Shut up. Get out of here. Anyways, you painted a nasty picture. Fuck. Where was I going? I don't remember.
Pornography.
No, pornography. So
Yes.
okay. So in gay porn in the 90s, which by the way was like fucking crazy because they would make these poor porn actors actually do scenes
Okay.
where they're having like interactions and like, you know, setting up the scene and just terrible acting. I can't believe you did that. Oh my God, James.
Oh,
I fucking hate when you do that looking at the camera. It's like, holy shit, right? You make me so mad. I'm going to take off my shirt and just fuck you. Fuck you. Give it to me.
I want to watch that.
Now you want to watch gay porn?
No, for the plot.
Okay.
Okay.
For the plot.
For the plot.
For the research.
Yes. And I will tell you about it on the next episode.
So from what I remember in the 90s gay porn, you know, there was always like a genre where it was the straight guy who was doing gay porn. You know what I mean? And it was always like the thing, like it's always this straight male who's just, you know, having sex with other men because he needs the money.
20 is a 20.
A 20 is a 20. But you know, that was always a thing. That was a thing. And then it was an even bigger thing when the straight actor finally got fucked.
Oh,
Like
that's true. Okay.
When he finally took it in the ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was-
After how many shots of gin?
after, well,
What?
that I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like there was this one porn actor. I don't remember his name. He had this really massive fucking cock.
Oh,
Okay, like it was like just
abnormal
it
amount
was
of huge.
way too long.
I
You know what I
see.
mean? It was long. And
Where does he put it?
It was pretty thick. It wouldn't even half of it would go into a human body, then the
Oh.
person wouldn't be able to take it no more. You know what I mean? Like there's not enough lube on Earth for you to be able to slide that whole fucking thing.
I'm pretty sure P. Diddy has enough.
in
He's not gonna need much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bad boy, baby.
High Boy Records. Cheers.
Don't sue us. Wait, no, you're in jail. Quiet.
Yeah.
Anyway.
50 Cent, this diabolical motherfucker, he's doing lobbies to make sure P. Diddy stays in prison. He's paying Trump to make sure he's in prison.
Look, I don't know how true that is, but I wouldn't
reports.
I wouldn't
reports.
I wouldn't put it past 50 Cent. I know
Yeah.
that feud goes back from
So long.
yeah,
Is it?
that's something else.
Okay.
What was I saying? Oh yeah.
50.
So in gay porn, it became an event
And okay.
whenever the straight actor that has always been straight but has fucked so many dudes.
Yeah.
He finally takes dick up the ass, you know what I mean? And it was always, I remember seeing the promos for these videos are about to release, you know what I mean? And
Oh, the
and
straight
he's-
guy.
yeah.
Finally, one of us. One of us.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like how many kitties can you pound before you become the kitty that gets pounded?
Before you become the kitty.
Yeah. 3.
Meow.
Only 3 lives left.
Wow, Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I remember that was a very common thing.
Yeah. In the 90s?
Yeah.
I heard of this recently too. Multitude, not 90s, but like 5 years ago, I've heard about it, where you go through so many female actresses through this pornography. It becomes so common and meaningless, no emotion, nothing, just pills to make it dong, and it just like the only thing that excites you that naturally makes it go, ooh, you know what I mean, right? That it's like try something different.
So you think people are going into bisexuality because of that?
It's like everyone has a meter of how gay you are.
Well,
and
yes.
Or how straight you are.
Yeah.
And some people fill this meter, which should take 80 years of your life in 8 years.
Okay.
Or in some of these cases, maybe 1 year.
Okay.
Right. It's possible, not everyone.
There's
you get bored of the same shit eventually.
I mean, for them, it's also about money.
Right? Yeah, 20 is a 20.
It's not even about that. Because just think, from what I understand about porn, is that the bottoms get paid more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, they have to do more of the work.
Yeah.
They have to
take it.
It's not even just about taking it. It's taking motherfucking impact. Because what if you're doing like an orgy scene where you're getting like railed by like 15,
or 1,000?
Oh, no, that's too much.
It's too much.
15 has been my limit. But anyways.
Okay.
That's not true. That's not true.
You're a little late to blocking that. Your mouth just yabbity yab yab yab.
My mouth usually always gets me into trouble.
Yes.
In so many ways. But anyways, what were we talking about? 15 what?
15 rounds of take it.
Oh yeah, so the bottoms take, they get
more
paid.
Money?
Of course.
Okay, I guess it makes sense.
They have to do all the work. They have to take all that dick.
Yeah.
Because that's not easy. God, I've taken one,
okay.
At a time. And it's
okay. I don't know. It's hard to imagine this.
Of course not. You've never had a dick in your ass.
Yeah, no.
So it's
not that I can remember.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This reminded me of
what?
of like Borat.
Oh no.
He lands on a Pride Month and he's like, I took some friend to my house. We wrestle like we wrestle in Kazakhstan. We shower like we shower in Kazakhstan, and we dance like we dance in Kazakhstan. The interviewer tells him, "It looks like you took home some of the gay community members." You mean the man that put a rubber fist in my anus were gay?
Yes, it's only a problem when you start labeling it, right?
Yeah,
Jesus,
something like this.
Well, that's happening a lot to conservative Christians in America right now. So,
there was one politician who was so against in U.S. In a Bible, so against to same-sex marriages and whatnot, always voted against it. Right. Anyways, he got caught in a gay gangbang party.
See, like look at that kind of shit.
How was that? Okay,
hang on,
all for me, none for you.
In talking about that,
okay.
I've always found when it comes to not just politicians, but like anyone in general who was like very anti something, like in this case, anti-gay, or anti-trans, anti-this, anti-that. I think, and it's usually proven true, that it's the most angriest and the most hateful ones are usually is because they are that,
Projection, exactly.
and whatever, let's say, religion or just societal structure that they fall into or allow themselves to fall into doesn't allow them to actually express that part of who they actually are, that it like must frustrate and anger them, right?
Mhm.
And then you're constantly being brainwashed by, political people, uh, religion, the school system, whatever. You know what I mean?
Whatever unlucky culture you happen to be exposed
Anything,
with.
yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then and so that message gets driven into their
Repeatedly.
right into their head, so it makes you start hating yourself because that's in there, and it makes you start hating the other. You know what I mean? Who are just existing and just want to live their own fucking lives. Okay.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I don't give a shit what people think. I've never cared, right?
You've never cared? Not a little?
No,
Give a shit.
not really. You know what I
Okay.
mean? The only you know the only people's opinions who've ever fucking mattered to me were my parents, right? And this is the thing. So for me, coming out wasn't normal, right?
Oh.
Not that there's ever a normal way to come out. For me, I was outed.
When you came out.
No, I didn't come out.
Okay.
My secret was exposed by other family members, right?
Oh.
And they
The,
exposed
the peeping Tom? Who was
no,
that?
man. It was just someone
Took a look too
Get out
much.
of here. It was just someone, that I told one of my cousins. And
When
then
you
I-
were drunk?
No, just
When you were sober?
Yeah, I told them, and then they
You
went-
planned about it?
It's just I mean, like I was more comfortable with who I am.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna come out slowly to people that I know first, what I
Yeah.
mean, that I trust, and that probably won't freak out. And but no, so I told one of my cousins, and then my cousins told their mother, and then from there
I just,
it spread like wildfire here in Canada amongst all the family, and then in Honduras. And I found out back in the day via MSN chat, because I had told a couple of my cousins in Honduras that I was gay. Excuse me. And then they messaged me saying, "Oh, who did you tell over there?" And I'm like, "Why?" Because everyone here knows you're gay. And I'm like, "What do you mean, everyone?" They're like, all the aunts, all the cousins, all the uncles, and everyone's saying, "Don't tell grandma because it'll kill her." I was like, "Oh my god, it probably would kill her."
Carlos.
You know what I mean? So
How could you?
I was exposed.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I didn't come out. I was fucking exposed, right? And it wasn't like it was done in a malicious manner.
By
It-
the aunt?
yeah, honestly, they were. I know it sounds kind of fucked up, but they were trying to pray for me in their church group. I get how that sounds. It sounds fucked up on their part, but I understand the intention wasn't wicked. They were just trying to pray, not for my salvation to turn me from homosexual, but to pray for my safety, because they're like, life is about to get harder. And they weren't wrong. So I get that, but they just after that they fucking just started.
Nothing better to do, basically.
Well, I mean, it's juicy gossip.
Gossip,
Yeah, I get it. The problem is, like, it's just this whole thing. And then after that, I had to be like really strong with my family. I had no choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you, in your culture, your Latino, Spanish culture, did you, are they more accepting of it? They're okay? There's no.
They're more accepting of it now. I think just the cultural shift has been great. But in the 80s and 90s, where I grew up in the early 2000s, it was a very machismo culture, right?
Does it get to a point where people beat up?
They can.
They can.
Yeah.
It's common, yeah.
Well, it's not that it's common. It's just that it does happen.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
does happen. Of course, it happens.
Yeah.
In my culture back home, well, my culture is Afghanistan, but I don't know that life. I know the Persian life.
Because you were.
I grew up in Iran.
Okay.
No, but yeah. So in there, it's like, it's a shame to the whole family.
Oh.
Yes, yes, it's very bad. It's a shame. Like, so if you have someone that would pray, you would pray to cure
Oh, I
Because
see.
yeah, it's a big shame.
Oh.
Oh my God, the neighbor's gonna think so bad of us.
Oh yeah,
And it's such a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like, why do you give a shit what the
Yeah.
neighbor thinks?
yeah.
Eh,
Yeah. See, for me, I so my parents knew
Yeah.
before the rest of the family. You know what I mean? And it's because I told them.
Your parents knew
Yeah.
before the wildfire.
Yeah.
So
You know what I mean?
yeah, I see.
So I think my mom and dad already suspected, anyways.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that my dad discovered the computer at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he logged on. There was like a page of just gay porn.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Hot muscle bear. Like holy shit.
Big meaty man
You know,
smacking
yeah,
meats.
like he must have thought, he's like, shit.
Yeah.
My son's like, fucking, you know what I mean?
Is he?
Yeah.
He turned into Homer Simpson to a point where he thought Bart was
Was
gay.
I don't think my dad ever thought.
Starts shoving titties into Bart's
No,
face.
That's the thing. Like my
Yeah.
dad never actually did that, and I don't think that he ever thought that I was gay, or maybe he did. I don't know. I mean, I was. Listen, I thought I was a very gay kid. Look at some of my pictures. I look like he's just
with a purse.
not a purse, just there was the little gay poses. You know what I mean? Even though I was dressed very masculine,
you show
I'd
the
always
pink.
do this. You know what I mean? Like I'd always do something fucked up. You know what I mean? I would grab my shirt and flip it inside out and wear it like a bra. And there are
Hola.
but there are pictures of me as a child like
Okay.
that. And I'm like, my parents didn't know that I was gay. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it was just something that maybe they overlooked
Yeah.
because of the whole cultural thing and
all of a sudden
the
it's like
stigma. Shit.
puta.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he always liked women. I'm like, who did I like? Fucking Sailor Moon and Madonna. Fuck.
Yeah. Sailor
Big
Moon.
homo right there.
Diabolical.
Fuck. You made me go down memory lane.
Yeah. How old was this?
I was I was outed at 20.
Oh, 20. Okay.
Sure.
Whatever.
But I was a turn of the century queer.
Okay.
So like, like when I was coming into my own as an adult, we there was no gay marriage in Canada.
Mhm.
You know what I
Not
mean?
yet.
No, right?
No.
Like it was recognized as a domestic partnership, and there were laws protecting,
Yeah.
you can file your taxes. and-
Discrimination.
yeah, against that stuff. You know what I mean? But we technically weren't allowed to legally get married in Canada. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I was one of those gays.
I see.
I was one of the I remember hearing the Pope, which was Pope John Paul II, on just TV, saying that homosexuality is the bane of the modern era.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you have some fucking nerve.
Yeah.
You have some fucking nerve. Because at the time, there was the Boston sex scandals that were happening with all these priests that were just, fucking jerking off little boys and shit. You know what I mean? Like all that shit. It's not a joke, but it was just fucked up because I'm like, okay, so you're saying that gays are the problem, but your church you're covering all this shit up, and because to do these cover-ups, all the high people know all this shit. You know what I mean? So it makes me wonder, does the Pope know? Of course he fucking knows.
Of course he knows. He only becomes a pope to such powers because he rubs the right hands.
The right hands.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
It is what
it is. What it is. You know what I mean?
I remember, like I came to Canada 2003.
Okay.
Learn English,
Mm.
grade 3,
Mhm.
grade 4, grade 5, get better. And then there at grade 6, you have a realization, you awareness that there's this hate or fear of being labeled gay.
Mm.
There's this fear.
Mhm.
And then this is 2003, 2004, and then 5. And when it comes to 2009, around grade 5, high school,
Mhm.
grade 9, yeah. Suddenly there's this forced acceptance of LGBT.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
force, but like
I mean,
this
it kind of was
awareness.
forced.
Yes, not force. No,
It kinda was
you don't
forced.
have to. But there's a fear
I
that
said
if you
we're
go
LGBT
against it,
now.
I'll beat you.
We're all gay now, okay?
They exist.
so
It's like within 5 years,
Mhm.
it goes from like you want to hide
mhm,
any label
Mhm.
of being homo
mhm.
to hey, I'm gay too.
I think people jump
Yeah.
on the bandwagon
Yeah.
and stuff. Oh, I mean, it,
You know, a
it
little
could.
while. And this is early high school,
Wow.
very early high school.
I mean, maybe I don't know.
Yeah, until it just normalizes.
I mean, but
It's-
isn't that a good thing? Like
Yeah, it is.
culturally, you know, because people became more aware,
Of course.
you know, sensitivity and more accepting because
Yeah,
they're just
that-
fucking people. That just
There was handful of kids, teens that commit suicide.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Trapped.
Yeah. So
There's-
you know, there's a reason for that, and then
Of-
it's okay when culture shifts in a positive way.
Yes.
But at the
yes,
same
and-
time, sometimes you know when the pendulum swings left, because you know, and it swings too much, that's when you start getting all these kinds of problems, especially that we're seeing now. It just seems like the cultural shifts has been going from left to right.
it's trying
Sorry.
to bounce back a little bit.
Well,
It's
I hope it balances itself because look
Yeah.
at the state of the world right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's so divided about so many different things.
and just about
You know,
what sex you can. Yeah. Like,
hey man, do
It's-
what you want. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You want to become a man who wants to be a woman, or a woman who wants to be a man. Do you? You know what I mean?
It's
The
not
thing
my
is,
business.
It's not our business, and on top of that, you know, everyone just wants to live. That's the reality behind that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, people can understand, but maybe one day. But even like the gays in the community need to understand that trans people are part of the community. A lot of people don't even remember that, you know, LGBT. There's the
Mhm.
T there. What does it stand for? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, and
Trans.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? No
Okay.
shit.
Okay. I had to think about it.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, also it's that kind of stuff. You know?
The trans, the T's, they are very dangerous. They do tend to get you in a whole lot of trouble.
I think it's people get themselves into trouble because they
Yeah.
don't know how to address them properly.
Push it around too much.
Or I don't know. You know what I mean?
Where do you even start? I
Like
don't
with
know.
what though? Like
Like
okay, let's start with people like they want to be known by a specific gender or pronoun.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? All they have to do is just say,
okay, what is your pronouns?
I see.
Hi.
I
I am-
personally don't like that because I
Okay.
don't feel the need to
Are you he?
look at me.
I see. You should by the dictionary.
I said I'm a woman. You know what I mean? Like, no, bro.
Yeah.
Look at me, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the dictionary resemblance. You're supposed to be a he,
God damn, you know what I mean?
but the T's are like motherfucker. No, you ask first.
Oh God. But it's
Yeah.
not that, you know. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just there's nothing wrong with, you know, identifying.
Of course,
yourself.
like
That's
whatever.
fine. How do you want to be addressed? You know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you make a
Doctor.
mistake, you have to be an actual doctor though.
Oh, that's legal.
Well, you know, I don't know that there's a law.
Officer, I know officer. You
no,
actually have
yeah,
to
you'd
be.
be
Yeah,
in so much trouble because of that shit. Impersonating an officer.
yeah. Only
wanna-
time is acceptable is October 31st.
And even
Yeah.
then, it's a sexy
Oh,
police officer.
yeah.
And not just
crack
officer.
tops. Yeah, yeah.
Sexy officer.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Both cheeks.
I've I've been bad. No candy for me. Maybe
Yeah.
just your nightstick.
Yeah. Ah, you.
So they get black night.
Yeah. What, what was he talking about?
Fuck, I don't know. We veered off a lot.
Oh, the T's. The
Oh.
T. The ones that get you in trouble.
No,
So,
I think it's people get themselves in trouble.
oh,
Just be respectful and be mindful.
of course.
That's all it is. That's all.
Yeah. I could tell you about my. Recently, I tried Tinder.
Oh,
Yes. So just try to find something different. And Tinder, man, I don't know. I think it's just designed to push you into getting the subscription, like pay for it to get. So it's like I'm just swiping whatever,
Oh.
everything. ChatGPT tells me to be selective to give you above. So I start that.
Okay.
No, 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 yes, 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 no, yes, no, yes, yes, no. And
Okay.
then I have nothing. And I have good pictures too.
Mm.
Oh, sure. So it gives me a prompt where, okay, you got to pay $40 a week, something
A
like.
week?
Yes, I tried it 1 week just to see who liked you.
Okay.
Okay, I did that. And okay, I see who liked me, one person.
Oh, shit.
Looks nice.
Oh, she was nice?
Old, 40.
40?
But
Motherfucker,
nice.
please.
Very
That's
nice.
not old.
I'm not there for the wife. I'm there for the fun.
Well, there you go.
There we go.
And there's
I'll take what I can get.
and there is such thing
Yes.
as good 40
So
year
I
old
mess. Yes.
pussy.
You're not right.
I'm not right? He's saying there's no such thing as good 40-year-old pussy.
Well, I don't know. I haven't tried.
Oh.
Okay, we'll find out.
Okay. Well,
Okay, this
You'll
one
find
I
out.
read the description
Uh-huh.
and it's trans women.
oh. What'd you do?
Okay. All right, I'm curious. Yeah. Hey, what's up, little baby? No, no, I'm not like. I'm just over exaggerating. I'm just like, hey, I'm curious. That's all I messaged. She replied, wow,
Oh.
okay, what are you in here for? She's open. And me, straight to the point. I'm here to have some fun.
Okay.
Yes. And replies back, oh, yes, baby. DTF with you anytime.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we're going in.
All right.
Okay, this $40 really worth it. Fuck. Okay, gotta remember,
All
it's
right.
a trend. Not my type.
Okay.
Well, it depends.
Okay.
So I ask, hey, are we gonna be swinging swords or you got a bun for my dog? I don't know why I
Did you
said
actually
that.
say that?
Yes, I said that.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
And I'm thinking I'm very good. I'm getting some, whatever it is, I'm getting it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, bitch fucking blocked me. Like, and when Tinder, when they block you or unmatch you or
Uh-huh.
this sensitive, like you have nothing. But I had $40 gone.
So it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
male or female, a bitch is a bitch.
Well, I mean, like for me, it's like
Bitch, you
okay,
blocked
you're
me.
getting rejections.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're getting no attention. You
Mm.
crave it at some point,
That's true.
right?
That's for everyone.
You become desperate.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm like, okay, let's try it. If you got a bun, let's put it in. You know, I got a dog. If you got a sword, at least we're having swinging.
Oh my god.
We're having
Jesus
fun.
Christ.
No.
Oh god.
You
Okay.
get a block,
Well,
a cock block.
definitely a
Yeah.
big one right there. Maybe.
And we still don't know if it's two cock block or just a.
Oh, careful with that one. But listen, maybe
Okay.
the approach was wrong.
Yes, okay.
Maybe
Yes,
if
I
you-
understand.
Maybe if you would have not put that joke out there, like
I
that,
see.
and just
But
say-
in my head, I am so funny. I'm like, damn.
like, listen to my swagger.
Damn.
This bitch can't say no. Blocked.
Why the fuck is you blocking
What
me?
the fuck, dude? You fucking blocking me, bro.
Okay.
Horrible. What are these jokes, anyways?
Uh,
Uh-huh. Okay, but okay. So that means you're open to that idea.
no, I'm not.
The-
Okay.
Why did you message the person?
Like I told you, I was this, like what the fuck? Just see where it goes.
Right, and what if it would have gone to the bitch coming to your fucking apartment? Or
Oh no, I don't give the address.
so you would go to them.
No,
What-
I don't know.
now
I
how
didn't.
do you-
I didn't think so
Well,
far
how-
ahead.
This is what I'm saying. Like, what if
Okay.
it actually got further? And then what? But see,
Okay.
the thing is, you called that over.
yeah.
So now what? A bitch shows up at your fucking door. You know what I mean? You get to the bedroom, pulls down the motherfucking panties. Then this huge fucking swinging dick.
And it's bigger than
And
mine?
it's bigger than yours,
What the
motherfucker.
fuck? What to do with that?
And then what?
And then what? I hope
And then
there's
she
no
says-
sleeping pills.
And she says, hey, yo,
Hey, yo.
suck this girl dick, motherfucker. I told you to suck it, okay? What are you going to do?
I don't know. Do nothing.
Yo. I told you, don't fuck around with me, man.
Me
Come
no
here.
English.
Come here. Horrible. Yo, come here and suck this girl dick, motherfucker. No.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to be in so much trouble.
Oh, God.
Okay.
God damn it. This is not how I wanted to end it. We were trying to do it very more PG-13. You and your dirty mouth.
Me?
Yes, it was. You led me to it.
I may have led you astray. I
Okay,
tend to do that
okay.
with people. I'm
I was-
sorry.
Yeah, in my head, this was all very kid friendly. Well, some kids like it. All right, and
Said Michael Jackson victims. Jesus Christ.
exactly.
He was just staring at my asshole. I got a free trip to
Yeah.
go to Hawaii, though. Come on.
yeah.
Mhm.
So it was fun. It
Mm.
was enjoyable, and thank you for listening. We'll
All right. Well, friends, thank you for joining us on the Sholo Show.
Yes.
And this was our second episode, and we hope that you tune in for the third episode. And we'll see you next time, okay, friends? Until
see you
later,
next time.
bye.
Ciao.